Chapter 16, Mishnah 4. This Mishnah discusses the law of a person who is lost in a body of water. If a man fell into a body of water and was not seen to come out, whether it is a body of water with visible shores, i.e. it is a small body of water, and a person standing at one shore can see all its shores, or whether it does not have visible shores, i.e. it is a large body of water, such as a sea or river, and the person standing at one shore cannot see all its shores, that man's wife is forbidden to remarry because it is possible that he is still alive. Where the shores are not visible, he might have emerged from the water out of the witness's view, and even where the shores are all visible, in which case he could not have emerged without being noticed, it is nevertheless possible that he survived in the water for a long time and emerged after the witnesses left. The above ruling is the opinion of Rabbi Meir. Rabbi Meir now relates an incident to show that a person can indeed survive underwater for a long time. Rabbi Meir said, it happened that a person fell into a large pit full of water and emerged alive after 3 days. We see then that it is possible for a person to survive in water for a considerable amount of time. Therefore, even if a man fell into a body of water whose shores are visible, and he did not emerge within the time it normally takes a person to drown, we must suspect that he is still alive. Rabbi Yossi disagrees. He holds that if a man falls into a body of water whose shores are visible, he is presumed to be dead and his wife may remarry. Rabbi Yossi cites an incident to support this. Rabbi Yossi says, there was an incident in which a blind man went to immerse himself in a pool of water, whose shores were visible, in a cave, and his guide went after him, and they both stayed in the water long enough for their souls to depart. Although their bodies were never found, the sages allowed their wives to remarry. Clearly, when a person falls into water whose shores are visible, if he is not seen to emerge within the time that a person can normally survive underwater, he is presumed to have drowned. We do not suspect that he somehow remained alive. Rabbi Yossi agrees, though, that if a person fell into a body of water whose shores are not visible, his wife may not remarry, because he might have emerged from the water out of the witness's view. Rabbi Yossi cites an incident to support this law. And there was another incident that happened in Asya with a person who was lowered into the sea on a rope. When they tried to bring him out, they recovered only his leg. The sages say, if the leg was cut off above the knee, the man's wife may remarry, because he could have not survived such a wound. However, if the leg was cut off below the knee, she may not remarry, because he could have survived the wound. And since the shores of the sea cannot all be seen, he might have emerged from the water out of sight and could still be alive.